I was hosting a mastermind recently with a couple of powerful, dynamic, successful women, and I asked this one question. Do any of you remember being 25 years old, going to sleep and saying, I hope when I'm 45, I wake up and I forget who I am and I forget all the dreams that I had? No? No one? Yeah, no one in that group either. Because the reality is no woman at 25 goes to bed thinking, I hope that I completely lose myself along this journey. I hope that I do so many things for so many other people and I forget the goals that I have. No. In our 20s, we have these huge dreams, big visions, massive goals of who we're going to become and how we're going to take on the world, and we're going to lead everything and do everything and visit every country and see everything that there is to see and meet all the people and taste all the food. And somewhere along the line, we get to do some of that, maybe a lot of that, but maybe not all of that. And maybe we get so busy building a life that we forget about the dreams that we had when we were younger. We forget about the visions that we had for our life, or we forget the goals that we actually set out to accomplish because we're so busy working on the ones that are right in front of us. It's a drift. It's a slow drift. It's a slow fade. It's like stepping into a pool that has a slope and you just gradually slide down. And before you know it, you're underwater. Your head is not above the water anymore because you've been so busy doing everything that you forgot to pay attention to what it was that you were supposed to be doing, that you set out to do in the first place, that was supposed to make you happy. And you've had so many small accomplishments and some big victories and some goals that you've met, but maybe you lost sight of the ones that are deep, the ones that are so meaningful, the ones that wake you up sometimes, the ones that you dream about still every now and then, and the ones that every once in a while when you see somebody doing that thing or living that life or experiencing that place that you thought you'd be experiencing, that little pain hits you that says, that was supposed to be my life. That was my dream. That was supposed to be my goal. What happened? What happened? And you know what? How do we get back to that dream life? How do we get back to having that vision? How do we get back to being bold and daring and courageous enough to claim what it is that we want out of life? And how do we say, this is great and I'm so thankful, I'm so proud, I'm so grateful for everything that I have and everything that I worked so hard to have, and the relationships and the responsibilities and the successes that I've brought into my life. I'm grateful for that. I don't want to destroy it. I don't want you to let go of it. I don't want you to hand grenade everything. I just want you to remember the part of you that is okay with having more. I want you to remember the part of you that wants something more exciting, something more dynamic, something more adventurous, something more joy-filled, something more authentically you. When you remember that part of your heart, your soul, your mind, your dreams, your visions that says, I know I was made for more, and you find that and you reconnect to that and you come back home to that thought that I am made for more, and you have the courage to start moving toward that direction, life starts to change in ways that you won't even imagine are possible right now. But when you start seeing it, when you start experiencing the change, when you start feeling the joy and the happiness and the love and the respect and the adventure and the excitement that life is supposed to have, when you start feeling that again, you come back alive and you say, I knew it was there. I knew it was there. It was still inside of me for a reason. And it's still inside of you, but it's ready to start coming out. It's ready for you to start claiming it. It's ready for you to look around and say, this is wonderful and I'm grateful and I'm so thankful for this life that I had, and I'm ready for more, because you are, and it's out there. Let's go get it.